Sorry if I haven't been uploading in a while, but oh gosh, my video is gonna have to be like this. But today I'm going to be ranking all MonsterVerse movies and the comics mixed because seriously, the MonsterVerse had like comics throughout the years. But anyways, I'm gonna start off with the comics. So let's start off with Godzilla Awakening. Now, I don't know honestly about this. I felt like Godzilla Awakening was like more entertaining, so I'm gonna give it A tier. It was pretty good. And Godzilla Aftershock. Now personally, honestly, it's my favorite comic, like like golly, the art style of this comic was pretty amazing. So I'm gonna give it S tier. I don't care. I'm flooding my freaking I'm flooding my freaking tier A and S tier or something. All right. So starting off with Godzilla Dominion, of course. Honestly, I really liked how it showed the life of how Godzilla just tried to find the new home, but just always struggles with Tiamat. But the story of this comic was pretty great, so I'm gonna give it A tier. Kingdom Kong, honestly, it was a pretty good one. Obviously, and obviously like the Kamazot versus Kong fight was pretty amazing. But in my opinion, I think it's honestly A tier. Now, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, S tier. It's just an amazing comic. I just have no idea about it. All right. Here we go with GVK. All right, so I know lots of people for some people for no reason people actually hate this movie. I mean seriously, this movie went from being hated to now. This movie went from being loved to now hated. I don't even know what is going on. People be downplaying Mechagodzilla a lot. Like seriously, a lot. Like seriously. Only by the way, for anyone who's watching, by the way, Mecha beats Suko to the ground. I don't care what you all say about. So yeah, Mecha beats Suko. Anyways, back to the ranking. Now, GVK was honestly the best one because seriously, my favorite fight scenes were Hong Kong. Like seriously, this was like the best spot to ever fight in. And the Godzilla versus Kong and Hong Kong fight and Godzilla and like the Hong Kong fight in GVK was honestly astounding. S tier. Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Now, the story was a bit I don't know how to confirm it. Like most of the episodes were just most of the character most of the episodes were just like finding their dad and something like that. But it was pretty good for me to be honest. So A tier. Godzilla King of the Monsters. S tier. Oh, don't ask me why. Oops, don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Godzilla King of the Monsters is hella the best Godzilla film I've ever watched. Like, seriously. Like, King Ghidorah. Right, you can't eat. Like, seriously, it had King Ghidorah in it. Like, seriously. It even took thermonuclear Godzilla to beat Ghidorah. Like, seriously. You can't even beat King Ghidorah. He's the best Godzilla villain, plus an iconic one. Now, Kong Skull Island. Now, me personally, I love the and I love the Skull Crawler versus Kong fight scene. And then honestly, I loved how Kong was actually helping the girl that like almost drowned in the water. But it just shows how Kong just cares for humans and species at the same time. Now, the Skull Island anime series. Now, honestly, don't know what to think about. But I actually almost forgot that this series almost existed. But to be honest, if I had to say this I don't know. No, I might give it S tier or A tier. I'm gonna give it A tier. It was pretty good, but like I wish it had more episode. I mean, I wish had more skull crawlers or anything, but it was still pretty good. It didn't really matter. And of course, the last one, Godzilla 2014. I'm gonna give. It's of course going in S tier. Obviously, leave my personal favorite Godzilla film, including GV King of the Monsters, by the way. Definitely the best MonsterVerse film ever. Now, by the way, I haven't watched GXK yet, so yeah, I'm just still waiting for its HD version. So this is my tier list. Let me know what you all think of it. Okay, let me know which of your let me know which one of these comics or movies is your favorite. Personally, my personal top 3 favorite movies and comics. Okay, let me start with the comics. My personal favorite one is Godzilla Dominion, but it was still pretty good. At Godzilla Awakening, still pretty good, but seriously, the story was like all about Godzilla just chasing Shinomura, but it was still pretty good. But the first one has to go to Justice League vs GVK. I mean, seriously, it's like the MonsterVerse and DC just collided with each other. But anyways, this is my tier list. This is my opinion, by the way. So please do not take this too seriously, please. All right. Anyways, see you all later.